Now to a CBS News New York investigation. Picture this. You bring your car to the shop and they hang on to it for more than a year and a half, racking up thousands of dollars in illegal parking tickets along the way.
That is the reality for a Brooklyn man, and we found out that he's not the only one who says that his car was held hostage. Here's investigative reporter Tim McNicholas.
Hey, my name's Tim. I'm a reporter with Channel 2.
What happens in this garage stays in this garage. The sign even says so.
They don't want to give me my car.
But Louis Dennery didn't think that applied to his Ford Flex. In April 2023, this retired custodian says the car he'd worked so hard to afford was damaged in an accident and towed here for repairs.
This is Louis Dennery. He's been trying to get his car back from you guys for more than a year now.
At the time of the crash, it was called A9's Automotive, but the shop's Instagram page had already been directing people to follow our new business page called State to State Automotive. About 2 months after Dennery's accident, the state approved an auto repair license for a new LLC under that name. The name on the sign later changed too, but Dennery says he still dealt with the same people and problems.
Their excuses talking about, it was a delay on the parts, this and that there. And then the guy talking about, well, he wasn't here. He had death in the family, the owner of it, and nobody knew where the car was.
But the city's finance department knew.
These are tickets I accumulated.
They mailed Dennery more than $2,000 in fines for illegal parking near the shop at Atlantic and Nostrand Avenues.
God, no, I didn't know who turned to.
Do you think you're going to get it back?
I don't know, sir. But if the Lord got a hand in it, I'm going to get my car back. I'm going to get it.
In August of last year, a judge ordered State to State to pay for those tickets.
Where's this guy's car?
But this man, who claims he took over the shop and towing operation a few months ago, says he doesn't plan to pay.
We don't have a Ford Flex.
You don't know where his car went?
Back in October, Dennery says he learned the shop workers moved the car to this lot near 86 and Foster. He says he tried to take it back, but the tires were flat, the car wouldn't start, and a truck blocked the exit. Court records show the lot owners have been trying to force State to State off their property for at least 3 months.
I just want to ask you your side of the story.
You don't have to ask me nothing.
The man at the shop wouldn't tell us his name or much else, but when we walked away, he confronted Dennery about storage fees.
I'm not paying no storage. I don't care what you say. I get in the car back.
Records show Geico gave the old LLC, A9's Automotive, $6,000 for repairs, and Geico says someone cashed their check. But state regulators say the company didn't even have a proper repair shop license at the time of the accident. 4 Better Business Bureau complaints also say A9's kept cars for months, and Sarah Lee Ramsawak says State to State is doing the same thing to her.
9 months later, I don't have my car. They won't release my car, even though they received full payment.
Because I think about that car, and I said, I'm going to fight for that car. But the man upstairs gave it to me, and I'm going to fight for it.
State regulators say they already hit State to State with 1 violation notice for failure to issue an invoice on repairs on an Audi Q5.
I don't want to do the interview. I just want to promote my business and just put it on.
It's going to be on there.
I'll give you $1,000.
It's going to be on there for free.
After we left the shop, we drove to that lot at 86 and Foster and saw someone had somehow moved Dennery's car to the exit. He got a jump start, filled up his tires, drove his car home for the first time in 20 months, and then called us.
And I really thank you for everything, you and your partner. You have a blessed day, sir.
So there were repairs done to the car, but Dennery says he is still not sure if it was ever properly fixed. He says he's now working with the sheriff's office to try to get those funds for the unpaid parking tickets. Christine and Jessica.
Wow, amazing work. You can tell how much that car meant to him. Thank goodness he finally got it back. But the big question is, have either of these LLCs faced any kind of lawsuits?
Yes, and in one particular suit, which caught our attention, it's now been dismissed, but the plaintiff claimed A9's had changed its name multiple times. In a sworn affidavit related to that case, a man named Joel Quiles identified himself as the manager of A9's. Now, that's the same last name as Jolene Quiles, who filed the paperwork to form State to State. We have reached out to them both, and we have not heard a thing.
Wow. But just like that, he got his car back.
Yeah.
Okay, Tim, nice work. Thank you.
Tim is our investigative reporter. If you have a story idea you'd like him to look into, scan the QR code there on your screen. You could see your story on our air.